Another scary case I found over the weekend. This is out of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. I know, Wisconsin. I went down a rabbit hole and I just kept finding stuff. So, a charging document for the suspect wanted a connection to a statewide Amber Alert revealed new information about the relationship between a man and a missing 16-year-old girl. A criminal complaint stated that Sophia Franklin, who was 16 years old, first met Gary Day, who is 40 years old, of Cabot, Arkansas, online in April of 2024. Franklin was in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, and Days lived in Arkansas. Franklin told police in Arkansas that she reached out to him and the two discussed that Day was getting a divorce and going through a custody battle. Franklin told police that Day knew from the beginning of their relationship that she was only 16 years old. Franklin's parents had ongoing issues with her talking to people who she did not know online, and they had tried to restrict her phone and internet usage. They said at times she had snuck out of the house. The complaint stated that in July of 2024, Franklin did not come home one night. She was not listed as missing because she was believed to be staying with a friend and still going to work, and her parents were still contacting her over the phone. In December, law enforcement in Arkansas contacted Franklin's parents, letting them know she was there. Police learned she was there having. Wait, this is so weird. Fast forward to December of 2024. Do I need to do the math on that for everybody? Are you good? July to December. Law enforcement in Arkansas contacted Franklin's parents, letting them know that she was there. Police learned she was there after having contact with Day. This is all in the complaint. And Franklin admitted to police in Arkansas that she had told her parents that she was staying with a friend in Beaver Dam. So I guess all this time she's talking to them, so they think she's staying with one. I could see that. I could see that. She's having troubles at home. She's going to go stay with one of her friends at their parents' house or something. But did they not talk to her friend's parents to say, is she there? Is she in fact staying there? I don't know. She said she would rather be with Day than her family. Franklin said Day picked her up on July 29th and they arrived in Arkansas on August the 1st. Franklin said her relationship became physical with Day when the two arrived in Arkansas because, quotes, they knew it was illegal in Wisconsin and in Illinois, end quote. Franklin returned to Wisconsin, but the criminal complaint did not specify when. On January the 31st, Franklin's parents caught her talking to who they believe was Day online and told police shortly after. Franklin's parents reported her missing on February the 3rd. I'm confused by the timelines, but just go with me here because I'm not sure. Franklin's parents reported her missing on February the 3rd. Her father sent police home surveillance video that showed a man who looked like Day walking near their home shortly before 8 a.m. that same day. Franklin's sister saw the black Buick believed to be Day's vehicle parked one block south of their house around 5:20 a.m. on February the 3rd. A vehicle matching this description was also seen on WisDOT cameras traveling south on Highway 151 near Sun Prairie at 8:30 a.m. that same day. An arrest warrant was issued for Day, and according to online records, he has been charged with 2 counts of abducting a child and 2 counts of child enticement. That's all that I see here, but I want to know more because I'm kind of confused by the timeline of what went down. And yes, she is pregnant with the man's child, with Day's child.
Our main goal at the end is to bring her home as safely as we can and get her back home as quickly as possible.
Right now, the frantic search is on for 16-year-old Sophia Franklin, the pregnant teen believed to be with the unborn child's father, 40-year-old Gary Day. Beaver Dam police issuing an Amber Alert saying Franklin was last seen at her home near 4th and Beaver Sunday night. The following morning, a home doorbell camera captured Gary Day at the same house, but not Franklin.
Why is timing of the essence in a case like this?
Well, usually they're close to the area, they're in the area, so our goal is to find them in the area, hopefully, or before they go too far away from the area that they last went missing.
Their whereabouts since then, unknown.
Do you think they are still in the state of Wisconsin?
We don't know that.
Right now, it's unclear how the two met or where they are heading. But Day has ties to Arkansas, and Beaver Dam's police chief wants law enforcement in the southern state to be on alert.
We have several agencies actually that we're working with in Arkansas.
Is he considered dangerous right now?
We don't know that either.
Franklin's family did not want to discuss details of the investigation Tuesday, but asked for their daughter's safe return home, a priority for police, with this message to the public.
Is they spot the car to call 911, they see her, call 911, get her picture out there, get the information out that we're still looking for her, and if you see something, please say something.
Okay, they've interviewed her mom. Let's listen to this.
And what would you want her to know?
Just, we love her. We want her home. We're gonna get this straightened out.
Police issued an Amber Alert for 16-year-old Sophia Franklin more than 2 weeks ago. Investigators believe right now she's with the father of her unborn baby, 40-year-old Gary Day of Arkansas.
And investigators believe the pair may be traveling to his home state.
I went to check on her because she wasn't feeling good and she wasn't there.
Mother of 7, Leah Franklin, missing a part of her family. Her 16-year-old daughter, Sophia Franklin, was last seen at their Beaver Dam home more than 2 weeks ago.
You check every room in your house, check the garage, check behind the house, and she's just nowhere. And then you look at the Ring camera and you know exactly what happened.
Investigators releasing that Ring footage showing 40-year-old Gary Day near their back door.
And that was just gut-wrenching because you've done everything you can to keep her here.
According to court documents, Franklin and Day first met online last April. In July, investigators say Day, who has a criminal history, secretly picked up the teenage girl in Beaver Dam, taking her to his home in central Arkansas. Franklin's family thinking she was with a local friend. It wasn't until December they learned otherwise.
When did you first learn his name?
December 10th, when I got the call from Arkansas.
Tell me about that. I mean, what was your reaction then?
We had been working on, when we talked to Sophie on the phone, it was like, come home for Christmas? And she's like, I'll think about it. And so we're kind of amping up for that possibility, praying towards that end. And then you get a call, are you the mom of Sophie Franklin? Your daughter's in Arkansas, and you just panic.
Franklin returned to Wisconsin in December and stayed with her family up until her disappearance this month.
Have you spoken to her at all in the last 2 weeks?
No, not once. Yeah.
That's got to be tough.
It is. It is, because we know something now that we didn't know before. We know who she's with.
An agonizing reality for this Wisconsin mom, hoping her daughter hears her message.
And there's so much ahead of her. There's so much potential in her, and our love has not changed. And we just want to see her well and whole.
Here are a few more pictures of both Franklin and Day. It's been more than 2 weeks since anyone has heard from either of them. Police say they are traveling in a black Buick LaCrosse with Pennsylvania plates.
Pennsylvania plates. I wouldn't see him go into Arkansas now, because he knows that's where, unless he has to be around his children. I think that he's probably, if he doesn't want to get caught, he's going to stay out of Arkansas. I guess go to a different state where it's allowed for them to be together. I'm confused about that. I didn't realize that Arkansas had a law where what he did is not considered taking advantage of a minor. Let's see what Nancy has to say about this. She's done some digging.
This girl just turned 16 and is already 3 to 4 months pregnant by this predator. That's right.
Get it,
and
Nancy.
you know what? For those of you just joining us, I want you to hear again about who is this 40-year-old perv. Listen.
He's not a good dude. He targets young females, uses the internet. As you see, he's traveled to Wisconsin and back once.
Gary Day, 40, lives in Cabot, Arkansas, and has been divorced 4 times, most recently from the mother of his 2 sons, ages 3 and 4. Day is still serving probation for endangering the welfare of his oldest son and was recently charged with domestic battery against the child. Day is not permitted to leave the state of Arkansas without permission from his probation officer.
Well, he did. That was from our friends at News 3 Now, and we're learning more. Listen.
Law enforcement discovers the black Buick LaCrosse is registered to Day's mother and should have Arkansas plate number BBR20L. But 45 minutes later, the car is spotted heading south on Highway 151 near Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, with Pennsylvania plate number KGW5186. Police advise that Day may continue to switch license plates and believe he may be traveling back to Arkansas because his mother lives there, but cannot say that with complete certainty. Drivers in Illinois and Missouri are asked to keep a close eye out for the 2014 LaCrosse.
Dr. Bethany, okay, I might as well get comfortable for you to tell me everything that's going on up here right now, but just jumping out at me, he's 40, he's almost 41 years old, and he's driving his mommy's car. Let's just start with that.
You go, Nancy.
I caught that too, Nancy. I mean, this is a guy, I think he's probably so prolifically involved in his perversion and his sex addiction and pursuing underage girls that he probably doesn't even, I know he has a job, he's an insurance home inspector, but I doubt he even functions very highly in society, Nancy. He probably lives off his mother. And the fact that he has child abuse charges against his own son, and then he's gravitating towards minor women, tells me that this guy likes to have a lot of power.
Yeah. I don't want to play the rest of this because I don't want to play her episode. You guys got to go watch Nancy's episode on this. She gave us a lot of good information. I love Nancy. And I love when she goes after predators like this because she doesn't hold back. So he has he's been married 4 times, 4 ex-wives. This is a loser. This is a huge loser. What has he said to this little girl? He has told her she's pretty. He has told her that she is special. I don't know. This bothers me so bad because if I have, y'all, this is why I can't have children. I would lose my mind worrying about them. I feel so bad for that mom. She's a pretty girl though. Why would she? I don't understand. One day this pretty girl, I give her maybe, okay, the baby's born. Let's say the baby's born a year or 2 into the baby being born. This girl's going to wake up and go, my mom was right. Why didn't I listen to my parents? What am I doing with this old geezer? I could have had a nice young guy and had a normal life. She'll never have a normal life now. And what's up with her going to school? What's up with that? Is she not going to school? Get the word out on this pervert, you guys. Spread the word. Share this on social media. We've got to help get this guy found. Look for the girl. She's pregnant. It didn't say how far along. Did it ever say how far along? They might be in disguise, but let's just look for a girl that looks like she's with her dad. There you go. Oh my gosh. So he stole his mother's car technically. Could mom not say he stole the car? She could file against him, but it sounds like if mom's enabling him, she won't file that he stole the car. She's his only, like, mommy is the only person left in his world that takes care of him or helps him or whatever. At his age, he still needs that. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is going to be one that's going to rile all of us up, but we've got to pray that this little girl's found because she has no idea what she's getting herself into. And it's not going to end because she's still pregnant with his child and they still have to go through the legal process of getting him away from the child. He'll be in jail. He'll be in jail once caught, let's hope. I don't know how long the laws say that he has to. I think with all of this, because of his current rap sheet and because this is his second time of doing this after he's already been charged, or I don't know, what was the slap on the wrist that he got? Maybe they'll put a harsh penalty on him. And can they charge him outside of Arkansas? Like, can they charge him somewhere else where they can, like, can we charge him in Texas? Maybe they'll go to Texas. It's right out, it's on the line. Texarkana. They could go to Texas and then they could really get him hard there. Because, Texas, they don't put up with any crap. Oh, this one riles me up. All right. Stay tuned until the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe on your way out. And feel free to leave a comment. Have a blessed day.